Welcome back to another reaction for Agents of the Fourth Season, Dance of Spring, Episode 6. Ow.
あなたは私の言うことを聞いていればいいの。ついにこの日が来てお母さん嬉しい。
Oh.
ひなきくん、ありません。あなたが守ろうとしてた人たち、全員殺すわよ。
What?
いや。
What?
いや母様ダメだよ。もう無理なの。まだ頑張れる。
Okay. So we have like two different Hinagikus talking to one another. I am assuming this is not her mom. This is like what she believes could be part of her mom, right? I don't believe she wants to hunt down everyone that protects her. This may have been someone trying to brainwash her. That could be it, right?
いや、もう頑張れない。死んじゃうの。もう死にたい。わかった。
I have no clue. So there are two different personalities. The old one and the new one. The old one wants to die. The new one is like, okay. So she took over the body, essentially, right? I'm assuming the old personality is just asleep inside, or that part of her personality, at least. And I assume while she was kidnapped, they tried to brainwash her in this way. And seemingly they were successful, at least somewhat. I'm still wondering who the people are that kidnapped her. I could see that maybe it was the village of Spring. Maybe they wanted to get rid of Winter. To have more power, I guess, over the seasons. Because removing one of them is going to lead to more power for the rest, maybe? I don't know. I mean, valid question. Oh, no. Copyright.
Koi no uta da to koe ga nobiru.
Yeah, it did not even register that she has no problem singing. She only has a problem normally talking. Picnic.
こちらへどうぞ。
Yes.
さくらも座ろう。椅子は一つしかないんです。じゃあ、さくらのお膝座る。 綺麗だね。同性様、お元気かな。
どうでもいいでしょ。
Just, she cares about him. Just let them meet. Let's just have at least a little bit of a talk. I feel like she's very unfair to them. They did try for a long time to help you. They helped a lot longer than the Village of Spring did. So it's not like they're bad. Come on, give them a chance.
あんなのあなた様が気にかける必要はない。
そんなこと言わないで。あの子が前の私が好きだった人だから、今もどうしても気になるの。
あなたのご意志ではないと。
どうだろう。今のひなぎくんは知らない人のお家に勝手に住んでるみたいな。
Because she is a different personality to the original one. Okay. I feel like it's just that the personality split into the old one and this new part as some kind of protective mechanism.
そこはあなたのお家です。
だけどやっぱり違うんだよ。
創作を打ち切る。そんなたった3ヶ月で。ひなげく様はまだ生きているのに見殺しにするおつもりなのですか。ひなげく様を探してください。お願い。見捨てないで。開けてください。お願いします。さくら。秀長さんはなんだと。
大規模捜査の打ち切りが決定した。俺たちには覆せない。
裏切り者。嘘ですよね、伊手長様。ひなぎく様を、私を
さくら、
助けるって言ってくれたじゃないですか。里も
Again, it looked like it was 5 years or so. They were searching for her, and the village decided to not search anymore. So it is very unfair of her to still put the blame on these two. Because they tried their best. And 5 years is a long time to search for someone.
伊手長もみんななぜだ。なぜ見捨てた。今さらどういうつもりだ。
I mean, fair crash out. So I do wonder how they found her again, or how she escaped. Maybe we find the answer now.
ひなぎく様を探す気もないのに私を呼びつけるな。
帰還したのです。
は？
代行者ひなぎくは帰還しています。半年ほど前に発見されました。ですが、
ひなぎく様戻ってきた。帰ってきた。私を救ってくれた世界で一番大切な女の子が。
However, something changed. So many questions around her kidnapping, what happened, how she escaped. I do feel like maybe it was the Village of Spring that kidnapped her. Or maybe the village of Winter, nah, not them. Wait, nah. But spring, I can see them doing that. And brainwashing him? But why?
ひらげき様ひらげく様私です姫高さくらです
さくら
He probably has no idea.
ひらげくさひらげく様お守りできず申し訳ありませんでしたずっとさくらは
さくら本当にさくら
ひらげく
髪どうしたの綺麗な黒髪だったのに
お会いしたかったずっとさくらは探しておりました
探してた
探していない日などありません
そっかひなぎくを探してたんだごめんね
従者でありながら御身をお守りできず深く陳謝いたします
ううん違うのひなぎくねもう死んじゃったの
I assume that she may have not known who she is, but she does know who Sakura is. But I mean, the only thing I can really assume is that she has a personality disorder or like a split personality. One of them decided to disappear. But she's not dead. Unless they replaced her with someone else. It's hard to say. We need more information about how the kidnapping, who it was, what happened to her while being kidnapped.
死んだとは
元のひなぎくは死んじゃった今のひなぎくは違う人
違う
前のひなぎくはね耐えきれなくて消えちゃって今はさくらが探してたひなぎくじゃない代わりなの
確かにお話し方も違いますがけれど
違うの違うってねみんなにも言ってるのにごめんねさくらだから帰っていいよ
ひなぎく様
みんなあの子が死ぬの
No? I do wonder if the replacement is... Are we supposed to take it at face value or not? Hard to say. But we know not everyone was waiting for her to die. Sakura was not, and we know the agent of Winter and his guard were not waiting for you to die.
待ってたんでしょならそうしてあげるそのうち今のひなぎくも死ぬから放っておいて帰っていいよありがとうね幸せにねさくら
ひなぎく様を忘れて生きる。言われた通りこのまま去って幸せに。やめろ。うるさい。そんな人生いらない。この方のそばにいる権利以外何もかも。いいえ、ひなぎく様、桜の帰る場所は一つです。いかなることがあろうとも、私はあなたのしもべ、あなたの元にたどり着きます。長き不在をお許しください。姫高桜、ただいま御身の元に馳せ参じました。
Now we see the Agent of Winter, okay. Man, why can't they just meet at least? I mean, Sakura doesn't need to like him or them, but she should also not stop them from meeting Hinagiku. Because she wants to see them, she wants to talk to them, right?
東堂たちから報告があった。ひなぎく様は本日もつつがなく春権限を終えられたそうだ。それと上に圧力をかけて入手した。ひなぎく様は2年前賊から逃れすでに帰還されていた。しかし春の里と式長は今年春権限が無事果たされるまでそれをひた隠しにしていた。なぜなら戻ってきたひなぎく様はお心を壊され別の人格になっていたと。
I mean, again, also my assumption, something like that. She escaped. This is the part that is weird. How did she escape? What happened? Because this feels a little bit strange. Also, she was walking through the snow, which makes sense because it was like eternal winter until she came along again. Again, so assumption is there's some fifth party or someone outside who wants to get rid of the agents. They kidnapped her, but they didn't kill her. So what really did they do? I can imagine maybe she had a total collapse and more or less went crazy. And by going crazy, she just killed everyone. And that is why her personality broke. And she doesn't want to accept that. That is why she has this new personality. Maybe? Otherwise, I feel like the insurgents or whoever kidnapped her had to have let her go. I don't believe she would have been able to just walk away.
別の人格になっていたと。行方知れずだったさくらが連れ戻されたのもその回復が目的だったそうだ。
もうあの頃とは違うのかもしれない。それでも
ひなぎく様、食べないと倒れてしまいますよ。
いいよ、ひなぎく倒れて死ぬから。
ダメです。さあ、せめて一口。ひなぎく様、何度も申し上げましたが、このまま季節の権限を拒否されているとお命が危ないのです。ひなぎく様が権限をしてくださらない限り、この大和には春が来ません。春を呼ぶためにはあなたを殺して新しい代行者を誕生させるしかない。そう考える輩がいてもおかしくないんです。
だから死んであげるって言っ ってるのに、さくらが大事なのはひなぎくじゃなくてあの子でしょ。だからひなぎく死んでもさくらは悲しまなくていいよ。
ひなぎく様、さくらです。失礼いたします。
Oh. I'm assuming she ate poison berries?
ひなぎく様。
さくら、やめて。痛いよ。
昔ひなぎく様と出会った頃、お屋敷に忍び込んだのが見つかって引き離されたことがあって、その時もひなぎく様、部屋に籠城して姫高さくらを連れてこないとお務めはいたしませんって佐藤の者がそれはもう困り果ててもし
Now she can understand where they're coming from, or where coming from. Also, gonna be honest, it doesn't look like it hurt that bad. I mean, sure, a lot of scratches, probably some cuts, but nothing you can't shrug off, I feel like.
申し訳ありません。つい覚えていらっしゃらないですよね。
知ってる？ひなぎくの中にあの子の思い出残ってるから。ごめんさくら、ごめんね。あの子じゃないひなぎくのこともう守ろうとしなくていいんだよ。あの子のこと返してあげられなくてごめんね。
いいえ。さくらのひなぎく様は帰ってきております。今を懸命に生きるあなた様です。私はあなたといたい。何度でも言いましょう。私はあなたが良いのです。あなたがご自分をお認めになれなくても私には分かります。あなた様はかようひなぎく様です。
じゃあ老星様を思ってもいい？
Yes? I hope? Sakura should stop being in the way, maybe?
どうしてだろうね。ひなぎくは別人なのに老星様への好きの気持ちは死んでないみたいなの。
From all the stuff we can see, she's not that different. Sure, her speech is a little bit broken, and she may not be as energetic. But I feel like she behaves very similarly to the old Hinagiku. I'm assuming that her personality can come back at some point and we will get like a fusion between these two. However, it may also be that maybe her personality really died. Because we don't really know what is going on with the tree. We know her mom died. And we can only assume she sacrificed herself to the tree. Or to whatever deity. So maybe her other personality did the same. We don't know at this point.
だからね、あの子を老星様に会わせてあげたい。
なぜ見捨てた。あなたが誘拐されたのは冬のせいです。
違うよ。罪犯したのは族の人。
Yeah, that the insurgents are the one who kidnapped her, not the Lord of Winter. He was also a child at the point, so it's not like he had any. He didn't have any decision making there. I would also say before he is at fault, it's the Village of Winter at fault for not providing enough guards and protection. There are a lot of people that should be blamed first before you blame the Lord of Winter. I do feel like she is unable to see them because of how she behaved. I'm hoping she acknowledges that that her way of blaming them was unfair and uncalled for, and she just feels a lot of remorse and is unable to face her past essentially with them, because there seemed to have been some relationship building between her and the God of Winter, right? And all of that got destroyed. Nonetheless, she should not stay in the way of her meeting the Agent of Winter.
でも冬の連中は見捨てました。私たちに信用していい味方なんていません。
そんなこと。
And that is also a very dangerous way to see the world. No allies. That means you are more or less alone. Last episode, we had the Agent of Summer, and they were your allies. They helped you. You fought against the enemy. You defeated the enemy together, so at least you have an ally there. At least for that episode. And there are probably a lot of people who you could call allies. Just categorically saying you don't have any allies is going to reduce the amount of people you can trust, which is not a good thing. You can only protect Hinagiku for 16 hours a day. You do need to sleep. So it's better to have maybe someone else you can trust to take over.
ないよ。
いいえ、そうです。
桜、老星様と手帳お兄様を悪者にすると楽になる。
老星、リテちゃん。
わかるよ。でもね、それ自分が勝手に悪者作ってるだけ。本当はわかってるよね。二人が守ろうとしてくれたこと。誰かを悪者にすると苦しいよ。桜が苦しいままになる。
憎しみを
変われなくてもひなぎくは桜が好きだけど
捨ててしまったら
苦しまないでほしいよ。
弱くなる。何年もあなたを探したんです。弱くなれば刃になれない。春が見捨てても冬が見捨てても探しました。刃になれなければ守れない。私には怒りが必要だったんです。憎しみが 最愛の少女を、主を守れない。
ひなぎく様、知らないでしょ。憎しみがないと生きられない人間もいるんですよ。守れないとひなぎく様も私も死んでしまうから。
I mean, that is the last thing she wants? Imagine her saying that to Hinagiku. Also, those rules are very much self-imposed. In the end, it doesn't really matter. If she wants to meet them, she should be allowed to meet them. Maybe you don't like it. It shouldn't matter.
ひなぎく様、
何？
お言葉通りできるよう努力はします。ですので、もう一度好きだと言ってくれませんか。頑張る力が欲しい。
いつになったら春が来る。お前はもう用済みだ。
1年かけてもやはり代行者は機能しない。もう十分でしょう。あなたの役目も終わりです。
これからなのに、やっと信じてもらえた。恩返しができると思っていたのに。
I mean, you knew from the beginning that the village of Spring is not to be trusted. They gave up really quickly. They didn't like her. You knew that they hated her. So, I don't know why you would trust them at all.
私以外にあの方の何がわかるんだ。どれだけ壊れてしまっていても、ひなぎく様はひなぎく様だ。あの方は私の神様なんだ。ひなぎく様、ただそばに。春の匂い。ひなぎく様、ここです。桜はここにおります。
Right, the scene where they threw her out. She came to help. And this is most likely where they then just ran away, right?
します。あなたのためにまだ何もできていない。
この世界が怖いよ。怖くても生きてるの。まだ生きなきゃいけないの。
桜が守ります。どんなに怖いものからも必ず守りますから。
望むなら何度でも言うよ。
愚かしい、浅ましい。
桜、
分かってる。
好き。
憎い人間が主人からの好意を何の苦労もなく受け取るのが嫌で、自分にもくださいという。
I assumed that could have been a part of it, that she doesn't want her to rely on anyone else. She wants to be her reason to live, and because she is her reason to live. And if we meet the Agent of Winter again and she shows the affection and they get close to one another, that would essentially get rid of her place. So she doesn't want that. I mean, both of them are not doing good emotionally, psychologically. Both of them are doing very badly.
好きだよ。
それでも欲しい。あなたの愛が私だけを見ていて欲しい。
優しいとこも誇りんぼなとこも。
生きる希望があなたしかない。
好き、すごく好き。
あなたが私を愛してくれるたびに 私の中で何かが許されていく気がする。
大丈夫だからね、桜。
ひなぎく様、私も好きです。ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。もっと普通にあなたを好きでいられたら。一生おそばで聞きたいです。一番近くで離れずに。でもこのあり方でないと私は機能できない。
何回でも言うよ、ひなぎくんは桜が好き。忘れないで。好きだよ。
はい、桜も好きです。だから今だけは憎しみも依存も必要で手放せない。絶対に一生守ります。
桜好きだよ。すごくすごく好き。
私たちの間にあるものは恋ではない。けどそれは恋よりも激しく、愛よりも純粋で、少し壊れているけれど。
A little broken. Holy, it's very broken. Not a little.
正常な感情なのだ。
So yeah, at the moment they are depending on each other, and she just doesn't want to lose her place, because if Hinagiku falls in love with the Agent of Winter, she may find someone else who can be her reason to live, and then Sakura would have nothing left. Also, you know, her more or less saying if Hinagiku dies for some reason, she's also going to end her life. It is not a healthy way to live. It may, at the moment, be the only way they see, or she sees it, or she sees herself being able to live. But it's not going to end well. Maybe she's going to recover a little bit next episode. I feel like we are going to have a meeting next episode with her and the Agent of Winter. And maybe, just maybe, they can pivot into a more healthy relationship. That would be nice. But I also feel like that something bad is going to happen. It may be even a repeat from the early days whenever she got kidnapped the first time.